Welcome. Thank you for clicking play and tuning in. We are having a great Black History Month conversation today with Kimberly and Monique of Epic for Girls. Thank you for joining me for this chat. So let's dive right in. Can you share with me a little bit about Epic for Girls and your work?
Yeah, so Epic for Girls, it's actually an acronym that stands for Equal Play, Inspiring Confidence. And the organization officially received its nonprofit status in early 2021. And what our goal is really to research, advocate for, and fund innovative solutions that address inequities in sports for girls of color. And so Epic this last year kind of made its first big move by hiring its first full-time staff. And then we are really moving into launching our next level of sports offerings. So we work with 15 partner agencies that deliver sports primarily to girls of color in North and South Omaha. And last year, 1,500 girls participated in sports in those programs, which is really amazing. We made a threefold increase over the prior year. So exciting. And again, in those zip codes where access has been really difficult, the pay to play gap, the gender equity gap has really marginalized Black and brown girls even more. And so that's really what we're here to do is one, have some advocacy in place, work with public policy makers, NSAA, Omaha Public Schools, and those individuals to make sure that equity is provided in our public school settings and in the athletic arena. And then researching and evaluation. So really keeping an eye on how that sports program or the delivery of sports is really impacting girls from a qualitative and a quantitative standpoint. So we have national research, but we really want to also break it down to our local contingency, make sure that what we are saying we're doing, we're actually doing, and providing that research to our partner agencies because most of them are very small. We do have some larger organizations, but most of them are very small and they're very mission focused. And we really want to help them, elevate them, and make sure that they can continue to do the work that they do. So that's really, in a nutshell, what Epic does. And Monique is one of our board members and is really provided such great content expertise in the marketing and communications world. And so I would let her add anything. She's been on the board since before I got to Epic.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Kim. That was great, well-rounded overview of Epic for Girls. And as Kim mentioned, I've been involved with the organization since its early beginnings. I was attracted when asked to come and be a part of the board just because of the innovative perspective of what it is and the fact that there is acknowledgement of these disparities. As the mother of a young African-American girl who's a multi-sport athlete, she is currently a senior at Omaha North High School, where she runs track and plays basketball. We've certainly seen and or at times experienced some of those disparities during engagement with sports. And so having an organization that is unafraid to shine a light on the fact that we have these challenges right here in our community and we have resources to be able to put together an intervention as part of today's contemporary environment that's going to impact the girls sports environment of tomorrow. So I'm incredibly humbled by the opportunity to be able to assist with this. I know many of the leaders of those sports organizations that we currently support, and I just am really optimistic about the trajectory of where this nonprofit is headed.
Being on the forefront of the sports world with your daughter, what are you seeing happening right now? As we are talking in this conversation of Black History Month, that will be part of Omaha's future Black history.
Yeah, for sure. So currently, as I've watched the evolution of my daughter her involvement with sports, to me, one of the things that really stands out is the importance of introducing our young girls to sports early, early, like when they are 6 years old, 7 years old, they're early elementary, getting them interested, starting to give them some access to be able to be involved, and really for her building their confidence that they can do it, especially when they watch a lot of the resources and attention go to the boys. And my daughter is the middle child, and she has two brothers on the end, so she knows a little bit about getting rough and tumble, and is not intimidated by that. But that's not necessarily every little girl's story, and the importance of building that mental fitness early on and continuously and consistently feeding that for young girls to help them find their internal confidence and push themselves in ways that, quite frankly, also creeps outside of sports into other areas that help them understand you can take on something you didn't really realize that you could be successful at. That means you can do that in a bunch of other different areas of life. Understanding the importance of working with a team, understanding that losing doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's an opportunity to explore some other areas and aspects of yourself and continue to get better. Understand that you're maybe probably not the best when you thought you were, when you get some access to other kinds of competition in and outside of the state. So there are myriad benefits that if we don't take advantage of the opportunity to start to explore them with our younger girls, we lose quite an opportunity in our future.
Well, Monique, thank you for your high level of volunteerism as a board member. You're providing such a gift back to our community with your time. So thank you for that. I'm excited to see what your board and the team at Epic for Girls does a year, 5 years, 10 years from now, and how this work you're doing today is going to impact the future. So tell me a little bit, both of you, how can people tuning in join in and give a helping hand?
I think, first of all, the biggest thing for us right now is really spreading awareness about why Epic for Girls is needed in the first place and what we're here to do. And so ways that you can do that, for sure, like, share, and follow our social media. We are present on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We will have a LinkedIn soon. We also have a position open for a marketing and communications director. And so if you know someone, send them our way. We really are about elevating Black and brown girls in this space. And we would love to do that in our employment as well. Also, you can check out our sports partners. You can share with your peers and colleagues about the message of equity, and that it's, sports is our channel. It's our avenue for delivering something that is bigger than that. And I think Monique addressed that a little bit. It's the vessel, but it's not the end all be all. It really teaches so many more things, and it gives girls things that we just can't give to them by handing it to them. Participation is so important. So donating, all the programs that we work with are nonprofits, so they would love to take a contribution. Also, your volunteer time. Most of them have mentoring aspects to their programs, so we're not just funding a team; we're funding a program that is really about building strong women in the end. And so if you could share the word, donate your time, or donate a financial contribution, we would really appreciate that.
Wonderful. Thank you both for your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you as well.